All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets final mock draft. I will be going through my selections at 2, 23, and 24. But really quickly, guys, before I get into this video, first off, if you enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that sub button. But I do just want to remind you guys, I will be live for the Houston Rockets selections, probably all of them. I'll probably be live on YouTube, on this YouTube, for majority of the NBA draft. So come on in, come say what's up, and let's talk Houston Rockets. But pitter patter, let's get at her. Let's talk about the Houston Rockets draft. All right, the draft is tonight. It's something we have been waiting for so long, and honestly, guys, I cannot wait. It has been too much like, oh my God, look at the picture on the jet. It's headed straight towards Houston. Jalen Green will be a Rocket. It's like, dude, put it to rest, man, for real. Like, you're not even the GM. You have nothing. You got no leeway here. It doesn't matter if Jalen Green's on the owner's jet. Like, you'll know the answer in 2 days from now. So I can't wait for tonight. My selection at number 2 will be Jalen Green. I like Jalen Green a lot. I like all four of them a lot, to be honest with you. And, I'm not the one to be making this decision, thankfully. But I like what Jalen Green has to offer. He does scare me. He scares me a lot. He only played in 15 G League games. However, he was the number 1 recruit coming out of high school. So I've got trust in him that he's going to just continue to work harder, and improve his skill set and improve every aspect of his game. I think that is who Jalen Green is. I think he's going to come into the league. It's tricky because it's actually really tricky because we'll have to figure out what this roster is going to look like. I have a feeling John Wall is going to start, and then Jalen Green, once John Wall eventually gets traded, KPJ and Jalen Green 1-2 duo at the second half of the season is my prediction. But I would have to say Jalen Green, there will be some games where he drops 20. It's just, I think he'll come off the bench for the first half of the season or a little bit. I think he'll definitely come off it for at least a little. So I only have Jalen Green probably putting up about 16 points per game in his rookie year. However, I'm sure there will be some explosive nights where he puts up 25, 20 points, stuff like that in the second half of the season. But as for dropping 20 off the bench, if he can come into the NBA and drop 20 off the bench, like on a day and night basis, like that would be just absolutely crazy. So we'll move on to number 23. This one was really tough for me because I just don't like many of the selections. I don't like many of the big guy selections, I mean to say. So actually what I really want the Houston Rockets to do is I really want them to package away Daniel House, Eric Gordon, whatever they have to do to get a second-round pick. I want a second-round pick, preferably in that 30 range. I think that would be ideal for me. I don't care who it takes to get the job done. I don't really care what it takes to get the job done. But to me, I would love to get a draft pick around that 32 to 40 range, draft a big guy, get somebody like Day'Ron Sharpe, get somebody like JT Thor, just as more backup. So at 23, I'm going to select Jalen Johnson out of Duke. You guys know I love my Duke guys. But what I really think is special about Jalen Johnson is he had so much potential leading into last season at Duke. Injuries, COVID, just a whole bunch of everything combined, I think really set most basketball players off. And the fact that Jalen Green has slept down all the way to 23, 24 in people's mock drafts, I think people are making a mistake. At the beginning of the season, Jalen Johnson, was a confirmed top 10 pick. He was going to be a confirmed top 10 pick. And look at him now. He's fallen all the way till almost out of the first round. I think if Jalen Johnson is on the board at 23, I just think you're making a huge mistake if you do not draft him. I think it's a huge mistake. I think Jalen Johnson could be our small forward moving forward long-term for years to come. I love the potential. I love the fit. And I think it would be perfect because he would be able to come off the bench. He'd be able to play about 20 minutes a night, 25 minutes a night, depending, and he would get plenty of run because Jae'Sean Tate, KJ Martin, they're so versatile. They can play multiple positions that it's not like Jalen Johnson will get drafted and he'll be playing 0 minutes a night. So Number 24, this is another tough one. I'm in between Sharif Cooper and Trey Mann. Those are the two guys I'm in between, but I got to give it to Trey Mann. I don't know if it's because he's a Florida Gator or if I just really love Trey Mann, but ever since I made my video on why the Houston Rockets should draft Trey Mann, it's just, I don't know. I've just have this like obsession over him. I think he's so cool. I think he's so dope. I think he would be a great fit for this team. And I want the Rockets to draft him. But Sharif Cooper is dope as well. I just think we need to get a backup point guard at some point in the draft because DJ Augustine should be getting traded at some point. You never know. DJ Augustine could be traded tonight for a second-round pick. I think getting a second-round pick out of DJ Augustine is not far-fetched one bit. I think that's what his value is, to be quite honest. I think he can definitely help a contending team get to the next level. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today, man. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. Let me know down below who your Rockets mock draft is, and I'll see you guys for the draft.